I love my job so much. I jump out of bed in the morning to go work with a client. I'm endlessly fascinated and inspired by people who trust me to go on this journey with them. And it is a decision to make an important change. Laura Halzack is a dancer with the Paul Taylor Dance Company, which is a modern dance company that's been around since the 50s. You would never know that she has, messy closets or any of that. And I think the source of a lot of the chaos in her life is actually just the lifestyle of a dancer.
Living this lifestyle is sort of crazy. You're just on every single night. It gets very chaotic. My things are everywhere, and I'm realizing that when I get home, when all my clothes are clean, all the dirty clothes in my suitcase don't fit in my drawer.
I noticed the first thing you come into your house is you would never know that there's anything out of place.
No, yeah, it's very serene on purpose.
Right.
But inside the closets and the drawers, yeah.
So this is really important real estate here.
Sweaters and
And
jackets
you've got some
and
shoes, you've got belts,
gum.
gum, in case you just really need some gum.
Just some
while
gum.
you're in there.
This is your most important closet
Okay.
for your clothes. So everything in here has to be really deserving of the space. Organizing is not so much about handling the stuff. It's about refining our ideas of who we are and what we want out of our lives. My role in my clients' lives is to help them define for themselves what are the things that are most important to me, and then I can help them create a space and a series of habits.
I have these things like from my touring that I've collected, over the years that, are meaningful to me.
So it's important that we figure out the boundaries here, not looking at them and getting all of those emotional ties brought up, to decide what are the criteria that something has to meet in order for it to deserve a place in your closet. Okay. There are 3 steps to organizing.
Okay.
The first step is just sorting. Okay. And this is a part where you don't use your brain for this. It is sheerly, you have to put your blinders on and we're just gonna sort.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't make the right decisions in that important step 2 about what to keep and what not to keep unless you have sorted everything really well and you know that you're looking at this is the entire volume.
So,
We have sorted.
Yes.
We've pulled everything out from your master closet.
Okay.
And we've also pulled everything out from your prop room closet.
Yep.
And now what we do is we're putting our step 2 hats on, which are, before we had our blinders on and our brains turned off, now we have to turn our brains on.
Okay.
There's not a lot of physical work in this part, but it's
Right.
a lot of decision making.
Step 2 is where I'm gonna be sort of coaching you.
Okay.
And the way to look at step 2, what we want to do is go shopping in your closet. Pretend you don't
shopping in my closet.
pretend you don't own any of this stuff. And you are looking at everything and you're saying, what do I really love here? What is right that I want to bring home? What am I going to buy? And anything that you wouldn't choose to buy again as a thoughtful, strategic part of your wardrobe automatically doesn't belong there and goes.
And remember that we are not looking for what to get rid of here.
Okay.
We're looking for what to keep.
Okay.
So if we were in a denim shop right now, which of these, and I'm going to give you a number, I want you to pick your favorite 3 pairs from
Whoa.
here. That doesn't mean we're going to throw out the rest of the pairs. I just do that to freak you out in the beginning and make you be really strict about your decision making.
Okay.
It's not a final number.
Okay.
Okay. Don't start crying.
Because I'm like, I don't even know what's, I'm like, what is even
so if
in
you're
there?
shopping, what are your really top 3?
Organizing is definitely, there's a huge element of letting go. And that means parting with objects and belongings and things that maybe we feel really attached to for one reason or another. But it also means letting go of perfectionism. It also means letting go of ideas that we have about what we're supposed to do. That's because the actual process of sorting things, deciding what to keep and not keep, putting them all in trash bags and taking them to various places is not rocket science. If it were that simple, then nobody would have a problem with it. The tough part is that middle part of deciding what to keep.
Oh, I feel like I really like these, and I also just got these. They're a little on trend. They're high-waisted. Those are, I don't know.
Okay, so different ways to evaluate this. They're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So you feel like, oh, I should like try them on and see if I love them, but you wouldn't. If
I
you
don't
were
think
going
I'm really
shopping,
gonna ever wear
you're not
these.
going to go out shopping for these. So I know they were a gift, and there's
Right.
always that sort of guilt about, oh, somebody gave
Right.
this to me. But if it's not something that you would shop for, that's a key part of your wardrobe, then it's clutter, and it's. I
Yeah.
give you permission. I will talk to your husband if he's upset.
Yeah, I mean,
And he probably won't notice that they're not here.
I don't think he'll check.
Okay, there you go. Excelente.
There's no hard and fast rules in organizing. Like whatever works for you is fine. The only principle that I try to stick with 99% of the time is like with like. Having all those things together, it makes it intuitive, and then it also, the other part of like with like is just for easy access.
Oh my god, they're so heavy. This is gonna be comical.
Put some down and some up.
It's just like you sort of look at all these things too, and you're like, did the same person buy all of this stuff?
Step 3 is the fun part, and that's when we can kind of decide, okay, we think that we can actually fit like all of your, dance wear into your, dresser in your room.
Looking at the new closet. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god! Oh my god! Who lives here? Where is she? Oh my god! Oh my god! It's just perfect. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
The biggest part about this process that I love the most is that it's made me really appreciate all the things that I already have. Marin just kept me very focused. I felt like she really just encouraged me to find what was most functional for me at this point in my life.
The difference for Laura in her daily life will be that she will see and wear and really enjoy all of those things that she's loved and collected. You can find me on my website, which is libraorganizing.com. You can call me. My phone number is on there if you're looking to schedule an appointment or have some questions that you'd like to follow up with. And I'm also on social media. My Facebook handle is Libra Organizing.
The blooper reel is going to be longer than the actual video at this point.
No more wire hangers.